mindfulness practice reduces cognitive rigidity. That's the research done. So this study was done by a group of researchers from Department of Psychology, Ben Gurion University in the Negev of Israel. So let us first understand what this cognitive rigidity is all about. So cognitive rigidity is nothing but defined as resistance to belief system, changing our belief, or resistance to our attitude or behaviors. And usually these rigidity results in overlooking very simple and efficient solutions. We unnecessarily resort to the same old patterns and baggage that we have been looking at things in very, very complex manner. We've been carrying these old baggages. That's the primary reason. And we also that this happens because we are mostly blinded with past experiences. So this gets so much clouded in our mind that we become rigid, so rigid to choose different alternative courses of action, despite you have very better solutions or simpler solutions at hand. We still resort to the complex behaviors because of these past experiences, including, even in the corporates, the managers and decision makers or entrepreneurs and organizations also often experience this trouble to replace their existing procedures or thought patterns with something more adaptive. So this study suggested that mindfulness training and meditation may be very, very useful to overcome such similar traits. So what they did is they gathered a group of participants for doing this research. They gave tasks and they did 2 experiments. In the first experiment, experienced mindfulness meditators were found to be very less rigid in their thinking compared to the new meditators. Now, in the second experiment, what they did is, out of those non-meditators group, they divided that into further 2 small subgroups. One subgroup was given about 8 weeks of meditation, 8 sessions of meditation sessions. And the other group was like a control group, in the sense they are non-meditators. So they were given these tasks and multiple tasks, and researchers were actually measuring their approach towards their openness and problem-solving abilities. So what they generally found was mindfulness meditation, in fact, has lowered this rigidity, the cognitive rigidity. They have become more flexible and open. And there is a tremendous decrease in the tendency of getting blinded by the past experiences. So the research also went on to claim that they can also offer non-pharmacological approach to enhancing their cognitive flexibility. And it can also potentially benefit patients with various, depressions, OCDs, ADHD, and so on. So these effects were observed both in long-term meditators and short-term meditators, because of the split group that they observed while experimenting. So overall, what we can infer is this research is quite evidently teaching us that if we keep practicing meditation, it will definitely help us to be more flexible from within. Definitely, it will help us to be more open. Many a times we notice this. So we have a resistance to change, and that change should come from within. There's a saying, you can only take the horse to you cannot take the horse to pond to drink water. If it's thirsty, it will. So that rigidity there are a lot of rigidity that we have. So if we be open and practice meditation, it's going to be really helpful. So that's a short and sweet research bite I want to share today. Thank you so much.